Hey guys, this is Jonathan, again from Character Red. So went through the introduction video with you guys, went through some safety. Now I'm going to talk about some non-power tools to get you started in your woodworking adventure. No matter if you're just trying to do some DIY projects around the house, or if eventually you want to have your own wood shop and actually, make some money off of the things that you create. So a couple of things that I got and I just wrote down in my book. The first thing is a pencil or a pen, marker, whatever suits your fancy. I choose some pencils, that way I can sharpen them really quick and get back on the go. Then I'm going to move into squares. There's a bunch of different types of squares. T-square, regular 90-degree square. This, very useful. There's all kinds of little things that people don't realize that this can be used for. I'll cover that in another video because it might take a little bit longer than actually what I would like in this. Get you a big square. Make sure that you have enough room to put all the way across a piece of wood and make a straight line. The most important things when you're cutting is making sure your lines are straight, making sure everything's level, things like that, which brings me to a level. Get you several of these. Doesn't have to be this big. You can get some little pocket ones. I've got a laser level. I've got a bunch of different levels that I use to help me in my projects. Obviously, you're going to want to have like a screwdriver, flathead and Phillips, or one that flips and does the same thing. Always gloves, eyewear, safety. A saw. You can start with one of these. They actually got a little block that you can put the wood in. You can saw anything you really need. That hammer, saw, squares, you can pretty much do a lot of woodworking projects with just those if you want to stick towards hand tools. It might take you a lot longer, but you can get a lot of things done. Want to make sure that you have a tape measure. I've got several. I just keep them in the shop. I got little things that hold them on. This one sticks and doesn't go in until you press the button. I like those. And clamps. So many different types of clamp. You got quick grips, F-style clamps, pipe clamps, corner clamps. The more clamps that you get, obviously the more projects that you're doing, or the harder projects that you might be doing if you're trying to corner something in, or if you're cutting items at a certain angle. Clamps make things a lot easier, especially when you're working with wood glue, because that stuff needs time to set. And I think I have 30 or 40 clamps, probably about 5 or 6 different types. When you're finishing items, these are really cheap foam brushes. I got these from the Dollar General. There's like $2 a bag. You get 8 brushes. They're all different sizes, stuff like that. Eventually, if you move into making furniture or something like that, you're going to want to stay away from cheaper brushes, but these are always good to start. Different types of hand tools. Make sure that you got things, if you're going to be working with bolts, nuts, things like that, so you can have your screwdriver on one side, hold the bolt on the other side, however you're going to do it. Chisel. That way if you got to chisel away any wood, or a file. They normally sell files in like packs of 5 or 10. You can get a whole really expensive set. I got these from Harbor Freight because I didn't want to spend a fortune on them for one project. Then eventually I moved into a nicer set. But then again, you guys are just starting out, so you don't need to spend a fortune to get you started. All you need to do is make sure that you have the basics covered. That way, any project that you need, you don't have to run out to Lowe's and purchase it, or Home Depot or anything like that. Different types of hammers. You want to make sure that you got mallets, hammers, obviously a regular hammer. I don't know where mine got off to at the moment, but you want to make sure that you have all those because you're going to be driving nails. Yeah, so that non-power tools should get you started, should get you through your first woodworking project. I'm also going to be making a power tool video because I've upgraded and I've used power tools a lot more in my experience. So I have a lot more power tools now than I do my old school tools. So I still use them from time to time because, you know, sometimes the power tools, you just don't need it to do the little cut that you're going to cut or sand whatever you're going to sand. Sometimes you need to do it by hand. Yeah, but if you like this video, make sure that you go down, click the little like button, the thumbs up, or click the thumbs down. Let me know what I can improve on. That way you guys can get some educational videos. Also, don't forget, tell your friends, hit the subscribe button down in the bottom right corner, and we'll see you next time.